Hello, hello, hello. Is my voice picking up? Yeah, my voice is picking up. Okay, okay. Let me check if I am live. I have so many fucking tabs. Hold on.
They have to remove it to be able to get to it. And this is the only time I've ever
Whoa,
had it.
what's playing right
How
now?
much could that progress it? Probably a lot. But
What's playing? Oh, that. Okay. Sorry. I was watching a little bit of Aaron playing The Last of Us. Okay. Yes. Okay, I am live. Okay. So let me just oh wait, hold on. I had some stuff in my Twitch. What was that? I had some like messages? Well, you know, these are just notifications. Okay. Thought they were messages. That's okay. It's okay. Alright, so I need to oh crap. Hold on, I'm not even in the right headspace. Give me a second. There we go. Alright, so the title of the stream is I'm so tired. And the reason why is because I stayed up all night last night working on this. And I spent hours yesterday working on this. There is so much shit that I've added to this project. I have to open up GitHub to fucking show you guys everything, because I don't even remember all the shit that I added. Just give me a second. Let me get GitHub up. Okay. I don't know why that turned off, but okay. So over here, something else that I should explain real quick is that the reason why I've been working on this so much is I honestly can't stop thinking about this. I can't stop thinking about it. Every single time I try to go to bed at night, I am laying awake because of this shit. I'm literally getting insomnia because I'm so excited for when I work on the game next. It's great. It's fantastic. I have a little bit of acne going on right here. Shit. Alright. Anyways. So usually when I'm laying awake at night and I can't sleep, I'll try for like maybe a few hours. If I can't sleep, I will get on the computer and I will work on the game. So yeah, I stayed up all last night. I tried. Hey, in my defense, I tried to go to bed. I tried, and I literally couldn't. Good morning, fellow person streamer. Hello, Nate. Wow, you were. Oh, right. You're up early because college probably. Nate, I stayed up all last night working on this by choice. By choice. Okay. Anyways, let me go ahead and show off some of the stuff I did. I'm just gonna show off some of the really cool shit that I did. The only thing that you can see that I did here is the Mixamo character that I added. Which Nate, this is the guy from fucking Lunch Lady. I found him online. Alright, so if I click play, you'll see that the health and hunger system is gone, and there's actually now a collapsible window. If I click it, you can see health and hunger. Yeah, that's basically just that. It's pretty cool. I also added a press E. I don't know if it's gonna stay there. Yeah, I'm waiting for the shuttle to bring me to college. So yeah, I have little things saying press E on stuff, and as you can see, it updates without it having to be open, which is nice. As you can see, the animations for my character right here. You can run. And a very experimental feature that I added is that you can also jump. So you can jump, then land, and then I also added, let me go on the ground here. If you sprint and then jump, you'll do a little animation that's different. It sucks. I don't know if I'm going to keep the jump system in here, but it's here. Next thing is that I added other animations. So I don't have any like guns really yet, or I haven't integrated them. So I just kind of assigned keybinds for them, for events. So if I hold O, it'll do a pistol animation and a walking pistol animation, and then finally a sprinting pistol animation, which if I were to jump, it would just kind of do the thing without it. Next thing is I also got a rifle animation. So as you can see, idle, and you can go like this. You can even sprint and then jump, do whatever you want. That took a long time, by the way. Okay. Next thing that I added was I added a zombie model. So if I go over here, I have a trigger box that loads a new level with a zombie. So this is a zombie. He doesn't look like a zombie, but that's because he's not turning around. He is a, oh, oops. Let me go to the lootable maps here. He is a zombie. He just doesn't look like it from this point of view. So if you look at him from this point of view, you can see that he actually has no fucking face and stuff, which you'll be able to see that when he turns around. I don't think it's gonna matter much. Okay, so now that I kind of showed off all the stuff that you can see, I'm gonna start showing off some of the stuff that's working behind everything. Let me just get my coffee. I need my coffee. Oh, that's good shit. You can never drink coffee without sipping. It just doesn't feel right. Here, look. I don't know. It's just something. It just doesn't sit right with me. You gotta slurp it. Goes down nice and smooth. All right. So because I made so many fucking changes, I have to look up GitHub. That way I can look at everything. Working on zombie AI. I think that was my last stream. Finished alpha version of zombie AI. I think that was also last stream. Made the player character a Mixamo mesh and imported a bunch of animations. Okay, so just like what I said, so this character is now a Mixamo character, which is also a lunch lady character. As you can see, beautiful man. Nothing too special. There's a lot. There's more stuff in here now, but we'll get into that. But if I go into characters and I go to main character, you'll see that there's, well, the Mixamo stuff, right? If I go into animation, main character, you can see that I have my animation blueprint, which used to be a lot more complex, but I kind of made it more simpler. Yes, this is more simpler. So basically what this is doing is it's going to the idle animation, which is this guy, and then there's the jump start animation. So that's kind of like if I just jump and then while I'm in the air it'll loop it, and then right when I hit the ground it'll finish the animation. That's just kind of like a more complex way of saying do a jump animation, but it's better. And then if I hold down shift and run fast, it'll actually go over to this guy, which there's a blend space in here, and then that basically plays the like walking or running animation based off of your speed. And then I have my own running jumping animation that I showed you before. Now if I go into my idle animations and then unarmed, you'll see that I have different idles set up. I just only am using one of them. If I go into the pistol, you'll see the pistol animation here. Fucking dock it, please. You'll see that whatever. Rifle, same thing. If I were to go into the walking, you'd see that I have a pistol. So run, walk, and then I have a blend space for the running and walking. And then same thing for this, except for this one, I actually have a run, a sprint, and then a walk forward, which I was going to rename these before and I never did. This is going to be called rifle _ walk. rifle underscore run. That way I can just search up the gun name and get it. This is going to be rifle underscore sprint. Okay, I did a lot with animations. Okay, so next thing, also fixed the hunger system. So what that means is inside here, I just made it so that way it's not debug tested anymore. It's actually going down at a semi-realistic speed. Yeah. Okay. Very possible. Next thing. Added zombie with animations and collapsible health and hunger widget, which I already showed you. The collapsible hunger widget. Oh shit, I have to fix that. You see how that X kind of disappears? I'll fix that later though. Okay, so it's kind of the same thing that I just showed you with the mixed mode character. It's pretty easy. Just go to characters, zombies, male zombie 1. I say male zombie 1 because I might have more of them. And then you can see the mesh of the zombie. You can see how half of his face is fucking gone, and yeah. And of course it's gonna be kind of similar. Go to animations, zombies, male zombie 1. It's literally just the same thing. The idle animation of the zombie, the walking animation of the zombie, and then the running animation of the zombie. Yeah, and then I have a blend space with those. It has its own animation blueprint, which is not as complex. This zombie cannot jump. I kind of want to get rid of the jump feature. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I think I might keep it right now, but I might like get rid of it and then put it back in the game later when it's more in testing. Okay, so let's go back to GitHub. Let's see what's next. Fix the hovering with mixed mode animations. Oh my god. Okay, this one took fucking forever. As you can see, look how many fucking changes there. Okay, so mixed mode did this wonderful thing where if you looked at my player, you see how if I'm walking, I'm not hovering. Well, before it did this basically. If I go inside my character animation, main character, walk, unarmed, walking, just this animation. If I go ahead and click on force root lock, which would make it so that way it doesn't move whatsoever, it just plays an animation, doesn't move. Now if I walk, you can see how it hovers me. Well, with the zombie, it really fucking hovered for no reason. And I don't know why this makes this go up and down. You can actually see it go up and down. Let me pause this. You can see it go up and down, kinda. It's weird. And then yeah, I don't know, man. It's fucking weird. With the zombie animation, it sucked. So I had to put that on before. I don't have to anymore because I redid all of the fucking animations. Oh my god, I can't even stress how fucking difficult. Well, it wasn't even difficult. It was just so fucking tedious. Okay, next one. Lots of Mixamo content and applied them, and I also added a USP pistol. So lots of Mixamo content. What did I mean by that? I think I just added a shit ton of animations. I think that's just what I did. And then also added a USP pistol. So this one I actually did not too long ago because I was again up all night doing this. So I was like, you know what, I'll stream it. So where would the pistol be? I think it was in content, weapons, and of course I need to put in a pistol thing in here. But basically if I open up this pistol, you can see this is the pistol. This is what it looks like. Looks fucking fantastic. God, it looks so awesome. Bad part about this is that I got it from the internet. And I guess it's not that bad. The person said that it was free to use, even commercially, so I could make money on my game and not get copyrighted. The only thing that I had to do was kind of just credit him, and that's not hard since I don't know, I'm pretty used to that. So The thing, I forgot what I wanted to work on, but before I work on anything, quickly do this. Oh, this is the stuff right here, right? Pistol. Right, but by what is this? Oh no, this is just sketchfab. And that's the attribute that I was talking about. License. Yeah, this is over here. Pistol looking good? Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, it was just a download, and then yeah, it was pretty good. I also added a thing in here. It was some kind of like gun thing. No. Oh, I put it in my thing, but I never actually purchased it, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. I don't know if this is gonna reveal any of my credit card information, but I'm just gonna check out on this. Why is it not checking out? Did it work? If I go to my library, did it no? What just happened? Alright, give me a second. Let me search for this pack again. This little gun pack that I got. It was like rifles, machine guns. It was pretty cool. It says that I own it. It's called FPS Weapon Bundle. Let me go and search for it. FPS. Yes, there it is. Alright, let me go ahead and do this again. So this is the bundle, or the pack, or whatever. So it's like an assault rifles and some machine guns, and there's even a knife in there, which is cool. Oh, they even have scopes and suppressors and shit. That's pretty cool. But yeah, you get the point. I just wanted to get a pistol. Start with the pistol and then work my way up to like this stuff. So I remember back in the day, I was working on a medieval game when I was in school, and I remember this part being especially kind of difficult. So we'll see how it goes. I take more coffee. I try not to slurp as much that time. Okay, so something I need to do. I need to go in here, and I need to attach the pistol onto his hand. But of course, he needs to be using the. See, I can just type in pistol, and it'll come up with everything. Idle, pistol idle, and then I can see if I can attach it in there. Honestly, it doesn't have to look that good, because they're only going. Wait, actually, never mind. They're not going to only see one side of them, I don't think. We'll see how it goes. So if I go in here and I add a... Can I just type in mesh? Or static, static mesh, right? Static USB pistol. Oh, good lord. Okay. It's not what I want, but alright. Cool. And rotate it 90 degrees. Just like so. Move it on up over to here and see if it can. Again. Okay. Is that a good relative of... That's not bad. Thing. Maybe I should, Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's go and open up. Oh wait, but I don't have it anymore, do I? Just open this. We have to redo some stuff, but it's fine. General. Delete this. Delete that. Fuck off. I don't need you guys. I need to... Oh wait, hold on. Let me do this real quick. I have to import some stuff. I'll import FBX. Oh, not FBX. No, what am I thinking? I need the .dave file. I'm so fucking tired. It's in here. Here. So I just imported it, and I know what you're saying. Where the fuck is it? Well, if I scroll all the way in, it's right there. That's why I scaled it way too much than it needed to be. But I obviously don't want to scale it too much now. Like, that's probably a good size. So I'm gonna go ahead and export this as an FBX file. Export FBX. I'm gonna go ahead and where did I put it? I think it's in my where is it? Was it my downloads? It might have been my downloads. Ah, there it is. Okay, delete that and export it to there. Now I can go there and kind of just go here. See, so it's right there. And I don't know if this is gonna mess something up, but I'm gonna go ahead and put it in here and hope that I don't lose all my textures. Doesn't look like I did. We do file save all. Okay, go inside here. We'll go ahead and add it again. Static mesh. Oh, it's not there this time. That's okay. Pistol. USP. Here we go. Why is it that big still? Why are you that big, sir? You know what? We're just gonna have to deal with it. Jesus Christ, that's a huge weapon. I literally just changed you, but I'm not gonna delete you, cause that would be pretty terrible. Actually, I could delete you, just don't delete the materials. The materials are in these folders. As long as I don't delete the materials, I should be okay. I don't want to have to do the materials all over again. I had to manually add the materials. Fail to revert package from the mug for... Okay, I hate it when this happens. Alright, so basically what that means... Let me go ahead and close... I'm going to go ahead and close this out. So basically when you delete something in Unreal, there's like a... Probably like 90 to 95% chance that it won't actually delete. So whenever I delete it, I now have to go into my documents folder, Unreal Projects, Zombie Survival, Content, and then where was it? It was in Content, Weapons, and it's not even there. Well, okay, it says it's not there. Let's go and launch it back up. Maybe it like took a little bit to do. Here we are. Open them up. I don't really care. Do it, you won't. I don't know why it does it on some of them. It doesn't do it on others. Okay. So let's go ahead and, oh wait, that's not, here we go. Fail to revert package when it was marked, which was marked for delete. Okay, so another thing that I've done to fix this issue is I have gone back into Blender, and let's go ahead and, yeah, okay. We go in here and we do export FBX. We just export it again because it kind of messed up. Delete and then export, and then we go back in here. Ah, come on, grab, drag and drop. It still says it. Failed to revert package, which was marked for delete. That's okay. It's fucking important. Okay, this is what we're gonna do. For some reason, this it doesn't want to work. So I'm gonna go ahead and make a new folder and call this USP. I know you guys can't see that. Maybe I'll change that. USP underscore pistol. I'm gonna go ahead and change this to that side. There you guys go. So, and then we'll go ahead and just kind of put these in here, and it's gonna do some source control stuff. Oh man. And I'll try to add the pistol into that folder. For some reason, it doesn't want me to add it into this folder, so. Okay. Now, like I said, when you delete something, sometimes it doesn't delete. So if I go inside here, you'll see there's nothing in here. Same thing with the magazine, same thing for the small post. But if I went into here, you can see that I copied all those things. It just won't delete them. So whenever I come back in here later in my files, I'll just delete those. Okay, so in here, in here, in here, in here. There we go. Okay. So I just have to do skeleton mesh. Yeah. Combined meshes is definitely an important feature. Everything else should be fine though. Import. And then it's going to do all this. I really don't give a fuck because I can just kind of select all these and get rid of them because I don't care. Okay. So in here, although I don't know which one's which, but one of these is one of them. So we have a body. That's not the body. Is this the body? No, that's also not the body. This one's the body. Okay. So this one was the small assets, right? Yeah, the small posts. There we go. And this one was the magazine. There we go. Look at that. Fixed it. Save it. All right. So let me see. Is this gonna change anything? Like anything? Can I just type in USB pistol? No. Hey, this happens though. I guess it doesn't matter. How many other times I want to do it, it's not gonna matter. It's just gonna always input it at the same. Okay. I didn't say anything. Okay. Oh, but I have more control with that, so that's fine. Yeah, this isn't that bad. It's not terrible. I could like make it move backwards. Even if it clips inside, it's fine. It doesn't matter too much. And then from this angle, doesn't look too terrible as well. As long as it works, it works. Right? So we're gonna go ahead and delete this because I don't actually need it though. We're gonna compile and save it. We need to go to U, double click on the skeletal mesh, and then go to the skeleton. And then this guy's gonna be a right-handed. So let's go and find his right hand. So that's his left hand, right hand. And then I need to go ahead and I'm just doing this based off of memory now. Right click, add socket, and I can't name it. So there you go. And then if I right click this, no. I click this. I thought there was a way I could add a mesh into the skeletal mesh, and then it would be like, hey, it's only for visible purposes. And I'm like, I know. Alright, we're gonna go and look up a tutorial though. Make sure I'm to this right. You wait for. Don't look at that. UE4. Bind weapon to socket.
That socket so that it gets the information and
Sounds like Buddhist Learning Hub. It's not.
moves with that specific bone. So, with the cube in the components panel in the top left, just click it, drag it, and then hover over mesh. And this is the skeletal mesh for your character. You'll notice it says drop here to attach cube to mesh. And what this is going to do is it's going to essentially parent it to the mesh, and it's going to move with the mesh. However, it's still too big, and we need to parent it to that socket and get the socket information. With the cube still selected, go over to your details panel, and then just
Oh shit! I got it. I didn't even see that setting. Okay. Let's go new. I guess we gotta do add it stack mesh. Boom. 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 Ba 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 boom. Boom. Da da dum da dum da dum dum da. Boom dum. Ba dum dum da. Boom 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 boom. Oh, it's already under mesh. Okay. Search for the socket, right hand socket. Huh. Okay. I'd like to keep watching my back cuts about this. Don't worry about it, man. We'll add you to this later. Oh, come on. There we go. I knew you would cooperate. 180. Thank you. And then put you like right over here somewhere. Yeah, look at that. You see that? That's what greatness looks like. That is entirely greatness. Okay. Right. Oh, it's a little too. It's okay if it glitches. As long as it works, it works. That looks pretty damn good. That looks pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty damn good. Alright.
magnifying glass underneath parent socket. And what this is going to do is it's going to allow socket. Notice straight away it's going to scale it down to the size of our preview mesh. It's also going to get the rotation and the placement and try and place it in the arm. Now it is a little bit offset, and that is just down to the fact that with your preview mesh, when you was putting that in, it was in a different pose. So what you're going to have to do is within here, just sort of move it around a little bit, move it up, down, left or right, but so you snap it, see, sort of through the body there that is holding it in his hand.
So the problem with this is that yes, it works, but problem with it. Ooh, look at that. Oh, that looks good. Oh, that looks so good. Okay. Problem with doing this, right? So we're not going to be using an asset, we're going to be using the blueprint. But with the blueprint, you can see that things don't work out the way that you want it to. Like, da, 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 da. Right? The only time it's actually going to work is if you, you do this, right? And then I'll probably make it so that way you can shoot and stuff. And then I'll probably try to gain access to like how to make the character look up and down the yaw rotation to the camera. That'd be kind of cool. So that way you can aim. I have no idea how to do that, but yeah. So it works, but we have to make it so that way whenever I were to, you know, aim my weapon, it would go ahead and it would, you know. What I will do is I will go into edit project settings and I'll go into my input. Whoop. And I'll make a new action mapping, and this will be called aim. And this will be right click. Right click. Crap. Right mouse button. Right mouse button. Right, and this will be to hold it, right? Yeah, to hold it. And we'll go ahead and we'll exit out of this. We'll go into the side character, go into here. It's gonna be in here. So holding pistol, yes, but no, right? This is not gonna be here. This is actually going to be aim. There you go, aim. When you have it pressed, it'll do that. When it's released, it'll do that. So that way it's holding. You have to hold it. So now I have to hold the right click to aim. But of course, it's not actually aiming to the character. Instead, it's actually aiming to just wherever I am. And that's not very useful. But I think the main thing that we need to be concerned about here is, and outside of Boolean variables over here later saying like, are you holding this or holding that, right? We have to make it so that way the gun only appears when you aim, right? I don't know how to do that. Also, what really bothers me is that my webcam, I look over here because that's where my screen is, but it's like not inverted. I'm wondering if there's a way I can if I can invert my thing. Why didn't I know about this? I can tilt my camera, guys. Why didn't I know about this? Okay. God, I've been doing this for a long time and I never knew about that. No, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to invert my my camera. So you guys might just have to deal with me being over here. Am I blocking anything in the bottom right? No, I'm not actually. Let me God, this is so stupid that I'm looking this up right now. Okay, OBS. Yeah, OBS Studio. Invert camera. Oh, flip camera. Sure. Wait, flip camera. Hold on. Right click. Transform. Flip horizontal or vertical. Oop, not that. I got it though. You see, I just had to see the word flip and I got it. There we go, flip. So now if I'm looking over here, yeah, I got it. I don't need that. I don't need the tutorial. All right. So now that I have that, and you guys have a better viewing experience because of that, you're welcome. All right. I gotta make it so that way the gun only shows up when I aim. I don't know how to get rid of a mesh, and I don't know how to create a mesh. So let's go ahead and look. So I know destroy session, client, tracker, destroy actor, right? I know that's how you do it. Destroy actor. Actor. What, do I want to destroy the actor though? Get actor, stuff set actor. But I could do like hidden. Is actor being destroyed? Spawn actor from class. Remove actor from layer. Cast to actor. Know how to do it. UE for show and hide actors from blueprint. This one might be better. I will also load this one though. Actor hidden in game. Toggle visibility. Ooh. How do I remove this ball for when I run in the editor? Okay. Set actor hidden in game. Set hidden in game. New hidden prop. Okay. Spawn widget. Destroy actor. Set actor hidden. I'm trying to show and hide actor. Widget on the trace line. Set visibility node. Set visibility node. Let's try that. Okay. No, that's... I can close out of this. I don't need this anymore. Don't save it. That's gonna bite me in the ass later, probably. Okay. So... over here, somewhere. We'll just fucking drag off of here, because why not? We're gonna go ahead and say set visibility USP pistol. Oh my god, it's working. It's working. What do I do about it? What do I do about this? New visibility propagate. Whoa. It's just, how am I supposed to set it? Set visibility function target and then visible or not visible. New update just went live on War Thunder. Nice. Set actor hidden. I know how to set it to be hidden. Let me just make sure if the set hidden works. Set hidden in game. Jump de jump. And wait, it's still saying, okay, well, it's saying set hidden, so it better be fucking hidden. Play. It's not hidden. And I want to die because I hate the A5 so much. All right. I don't even remember what the A5 is. It's been a while since I've done that. It's Prem playing with the 30G missile. How the fuck do I... So how does one... How? Is there a visibility thing in here? Like, can I say like visible in game? Well, I guess that's what I was doing before, right? Rendering. See, like hidden in game, true, or visible on off. How do I set that to be in here? Like, how do I mean, okay, well, that was like the visibility setting, right? So like set visibility. But oh, toggle visibility? No, I don't think so. Visibility, get visible ray tracing. Hell no. I'm not fucking doing ray tracing. Set visibility. What does this do? Like, it's just kind of... How do I tell it what kind of visibility? What? Set visibility. Right now it's true. If I go in here and it's... Oh, it's false. And then if I go ahead and aim, it's not there. Okay. So set visibility is like a toggle? I'm so confused. Okay, well, it fucking works somehow. I don't know how, but alright, so over here, you know, Yeah. Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Yeah. Also, I'm just now realizing that it needs to be different. That's okay. We'll do this for now. Okay, so when I aim, no, maybe these kind of say which one it's going to be. So let me go ahead and delete that. Jump. No, come on, guys. Guys, you're gonna have to cooperate a little bit. I know you didn't get any sleep last night. That's no excuse. All right, save. So that's gonna be off, and this is gonna be on. Other way around. Okay. Off, on. That works, but the gun is... Okay, so I guess it needs to be... I guess I was right before. It does need to be this. And this needs to be off. Compile, save. Okay, so now it's off. When I do that, it goes on and then goes back off. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. I'm pulling out of my ass now. That's nice. I like that. I like that. I like that a lot. That looks cool. It just looks cool. All right, so now I can either try to set it so that way I can like aim it and then shoot, or I can just make it shoot like this and have it be like a really shitty side scroller. Well, I could just do this and then like update it later on in the game. I mean, because right now we're just trying to make it the core game mechanic, right? Just the core game. So just shoot. I just need to make it so that way it shoots zombies, and then it has maybe like a emitter that comes out. Oh god, I don't even know how to spawn an emitter. Spawn dialogue. Dialogue. Interesting. I'm intrigued. Spawn emitter! Hey, I got it. Spawn emitter. Yeah, at the location, and then you give it a vector, and then the vector would be the location of the build, whatever. Okay. Yeah, so now I need left click to be fire. Oh, that's gonna be hard though. I'm just realizing that, like, let's say my character is aiming and they press left click to fire, but what if they go over here to press this button? Oh, they can't even... Okay, they can't hold... You know what? That's nice. They can't hold right click and then left click on things. They have to actually do that first and then... Okay, you know what? The game just fixed that one for me. Alright, so let's go ahead and make an emitter. Oh god, I don't... Oh fuck, I don't know how to make an emitter. That was like one of the things that I never fucking learned. Like, I think I learned it like one day out of the entire time I ever used Unreal. I learned it and I never used it again. Let's go to say in here weapons, and again I'll have to fix this later, but then we'll make an emitters, and we will make a... Oh wait, do we already have a smoke emitter? It's a particle system. Okay, well, I need it to be like a... I don't know. Here, let me, UE4. For people that don't know, I don't know how you made it this far without knowing this, but UE4 stands for Unreal Engine 4. So, UE4, gunshot, no, not animation, emitter, tutorial. This is one of the many things, or not many things, but it's gonna be one of those things where I actually follow exactly what they do, because I want to get their result. But I'll be learning along the way. But before I do that, I want to make sure that I can even spawn something. Blueprint effect smoke. So if I went and I did like fire, right? What this would be an emitter, right? P fire. Let me go ahead and see if I can even do that. Let me go into edit, project settings, input, action mappings. This is going to be fire. Or no, not fire. We'll just say shoot. Shoot. And then left mouse button. Left mouse button. There we go. Now we can go to the side scroller character and we can say shoot would spawn emitter attached, spawn emitter at location, and instead of, well, I guess I can probably do like USP pistol and then get actor location, right? Oh, maybe I can't get actor location. Turn that off. Get actor. Get actor location, right? The target being. Okay. So I guess an actor is something that's in the game. Technically, this isn't in the game, it's actually in the character. So I wonder if there's a way I can get the location of the wait, add relative location. is that what I'm trying to get, or set relative location, set world location? Can I get location? I have socket location. Oh, here we go. Get world location of the USP pistol. Thanks, but I didn't need that. And then this will be the return value of the location, and the asset that we will be using is explosion. We'll just do fire. Auto destroy. Whether the component will be automatically destroyed in the particle system. Yeah, that's fine. Compile, save. You. Okay. Hey, it works. All right. So if I want to see what explosion looks like, that really piqued my interest. Compile. Ooh. Okay. Bah. Yeah. No, it's working. All right. So now I just gotta make an emitter that looks good. We'll see how that goes. Content, weapons, emitters. I'm gonna follow the tutorial because I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing.
Doesn't look that realistic. In most weapons you'll find you have like a little flame that comes out of the end, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. And we're also going to be showing you how you can make, because as of right.
Okay, this has to be. How? This has to be Virtus Learning Hub, man. It is Virtus. He just changed his name. I remember watching. Yeah, look at this. You see this? I've watched these videos. This is Virtus Education. He just changed his name to Dev Squad. I was like, this guy sounds exactly like this guy. It's like, duh.
Right now, when we shoot, it's simply just a projectile coming out of the end, and it doesn't look that realistic. In most weapons you'll find you have like a little flame that comes out of the end, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing.
Nice. I thought that was the end product.
And then
Whoa. Wait, what? Hold on.
Over to the marketplace and then search for Infinity Blade effects. It's this one here that I've got, and pretty much all that we're going to do is
That we're making
add
them.
it to our project, and then just add it to your FPS project, wherever that may be. Now, I've already set that up already. It may take you guys a little while to do it, just a couple of minutes. But once you have done that, we can get into adding in the projectile for it. not the projectile, but the particle effect. Now I'm going to quickly show you the muzzle effect that we're using. So if I type in muzzle, searching that, you can see that I've got this little muzzle flash here called Chicken Master for whatever reason, but it's a muzzle flash nonetheless. So you can't really see it so much here. Let me drag it in one more time. You can see it. It's a couple of sparks and it looks
I don't like adding stuff into my project if I don't have to, but I want to see what his looks like.
And you're going to see when I shoot, when it gets all the way down to an empty bullet, well, not being able to fire anymore, an empty clip, it's going to stop at 1. So what I hope you guys are really
It wasn't that good.
Hey guys, and welcome back to another Unreal 4 tutorial. In today's video we're going to be
Overview.
setting up creating a gun, shooting a bullet, and so I'm going to write.
Okay, you're not even gonna show me, but okay.
That if these down
Oh, this is the projectile, the bullet. Nice.
If it's destroyed, I'm going to do have it shoot, storm, bullet. Sets.
I'll look at this later. I just want to see the emitter. I don't the emitter. I'll do the thing later.
I want to have these 4 different sound effects in
Gunshots.
It's going to play random sound effects each time, and this is how it will shoot the that's going to be
Nice. Again,
pattern
emitter, please.
Master Muzzle Flash 01, which we downloaded in the previous reference, which we have here, and everything else you can leave the same apart from the rotation, which we want to set to 90 on the Z. That'll be that working. You can see we are now shooting with the muzzle flash, and the muzzle flash looks amazing as well, but there is no sound effects, so it doesn't muzzle flash.
So he didn't even make an emitter. He just kind of used one.
I'm going to lower the volume of this.
What was the emitter? Chicken Master. What the fuck is Chicken Master?
Effect would be P underscore Chicken Master.
Muzzle flash. Is that a thing that's already here, or was that a thing that he got? It was a thing that he got. I'm trying to make my own, guys. I'm trying to make my own. You know, I'll save the tutorial though, because I know I'm gonna need to make whatever. Muzzle flash. Here we go.
Hello everyone. So today I'm gonna start implementing the gun block, and also not a static mesh, a skeletal
No
mesh.
one's working on the particle systems.
And I'll do another episode on how to create.
How are they? Wait, is it because I didn't start with a P? I've been lied to, is what just happened.
So now let's see.
How are they getting the muzzle? I know I'm skipping through, but hang on. I'm gonna go to his Patreon post, but I don't want to promote anyone's content. Yeah, I can't get the project because he wants people to pay money for it. Okay. Is there a fly in here? Okay. How are they getting?
Muzzle Flash 01. Strange name, but this is the one which we
Okay. Creating the projectile, shooting the gun, gunshot, sound effects, muzzle flash.
for when we do this. And for the muzzle flash, it is just as simple. After play sound location, we're going to get spawn emitter attached, and the emitter template is going to be P underscore chicken.
Okay, he said attached. Let me do exactly what he's doing, because I have a feeling that it's still not gonna work. Okay, spawn emitter attached P underscore Okay. How the fuck? Okay, let me go to Epic Games because it closes every time I launch the thing. Go to Marketplace. And we will do what should we do? Just type in muzzle and see what happens. That's not even, is it? Muzzle. And we'll see if there's any cool ones. Nope. There's a lot of cool ones here though. Oh, there's a lot of cool ones here. Particle. Wait. See, particle path. Fireworks. I got UI window. That's kind of cool. Footsteps effects. Fire and flame effects, which apparently I already have. Popcorn plugin. I kind of want popcorn like sounds. Like the popcorn sound. My gun. It's funny. I have to pay for it though. Hold on, I'm intrigued now. Hold on. Can I like YouTube? Oops. Popcorn sound effect. No. What? No. Give me everything except for popcorns. Kind of like that, but just like a singular pop. Okay, pop sound effect. I'd recommend toning down your volume. Usually these can get loud. That sounded like a bone break. Alright. Let's say gun pop sound effect. That one's pretty good. God, those are so stock. Definitely not. I need just a regular, like, pistol pop. That one is actually pretty good. Right here, let me quickly... I'm going to download this, even though I don't exactly need to right now. I'll download it so that way I have it, but then I will... I won't import it just yet. Wow, there was a lot... of different sounds in here. Alright, cool. Well, I have that. Okay, so let's go back to the Votus learning tutorial, because goddamn, he actually did something okay-ish. Okay, where's the... What the fuck? Hold on. UE for... Gun shoot tutorial. See if his shows up with this. Nope, 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 nope. This it?
And get started and get our weapon firing. So the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm actually going to have to create another class. This blueprint class is essentially going to be our project, pretty much everything I need. And then inside of here, what we need to do, turn the return value into a variable, so much rotate that socket, and that's is that my projectile is actually coming out sideways. So what I'm going to do, and the second one,
You know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and follow this tutorial, even though it's not even what I fucking wanted. I still need to do it in the game. Might as well.
FPS series. In today's video, we've got something really interesting for you guys. Now, the big objective of a weapon, kind of bullet. Now, if you guys wanted to, you could go ahead and upload a model for that. You basic capture blueprint class.
Blueprint, actor.
Name it project.
Sorry, let me just fucking...
Projectile underscore base. Once again, the reason why I'm using this as like the base one is it's just a simple projectile. You might want to create different types of projectiles for different weapons. For example, this projectile is...
I get that. Alright, so let's go ahead, compile, save. But here we're gonna go into content, weapons, and we're gonna make a new folder and call it projectile. I don't think that's how you spell projectile, is it? Apparently that's how you spell it. Okay. Blueprint class, actor, projectile base. I'll do the same thing. Okay.
It's going to be sort of average speed because it's for an AK-47, whereas if we were to have a sniper rifle, the bullet for that would be much, much faster, and you'd probably have a little bit less fall off so it doesn't have as much gravity affecting it. Anyway, so first thing that we need to do is to be able to see this. So what I'm going to do is create a static mesh, and then the type of mesh that I'm going to be using on the right-hand side in the details panel, go ahead and set that just to a capsule for now, and the one that I'm going to use is just a narrow.
Okay. Holy shit. Okay.
Capsule. Now this looks sort of like a bullet, so I'm just going to work with this for now. That is pretty much everything I need. In terms of scale, this is going to be way too big when we shoot it, so I'm just going to set this to something like 0.3 by 0.3 by 0.3 for now, just to make it a little bit more realistic in size. Now
2.3, okay. I'm just gonna do the same thing that he's doing. It seems like he's already tested this out, so might as well.
bear in mind, you can always change this later on once it's actually firing out of your weapon, and
Yep.
you can see it, but for me, I know this is a pretty good number. Once I've done this, I've got to add one more component, and that is going to be the projectile movement component. So add it in the top left-hand corner, just type in projectile, and then you'll get it, and then add it in. With this projectile movement, this is pretty much what's going to set up the physics for this object. It's going to get it flying through the air, and using the details of this projectile movement, it is going to allow us to set up some of the things like the speed, the gravity, and all of that good stuff. Now, there is a whole bunch of different settings that we've got available to us.
I'm gonna go ahead and add this. Projectile movement.
But the only ones I'm really going to worry about for now is simply going to be projectile, gravity, scale, and then the speeds. Now, the initial speed for me is going to be 3,500. This is pretty much the speed that's going to be coming out of the muzzle socket, and then the maximum speed is what it can go all the way up to. Now, basically, because you have a little bit of acceleration in this, you can have it go all the way up to 5,000, but the speed that's going to come out is going to be the initial. But for me, I'm just going to want this to be a sort of constant speed, so I'm going to set both of these to 3,500. Now, once again, once it does start firing out and you see this projectile moving, you can play around with these speeds based on what you think is right for you. The other thing that I'm going to do is add a projectile gravity scale. Now, 1 is pretty much no gravity, believe it or not, whereas 0.1 is going to be sort of dragging it down just a little bit. I only want a tiny little bit of gravity on this, so I'm going to set this to 0.05, and that's just going to add the tiniest little bit.
Okay. I'm just going to look with his settings and I can change it later on.
You want it to be realistic. Bullets move quite fast and they don't drop that much unless it's a long distance. Once again, this is a value you can play with once you've got the bullet firing out of your weapon. So, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to compile that, and I'm going to leave it to that. Now, the next thing that I've got to do is actually set up the weapon blueprint to actually create a fire event. Now, this is going to be inside of my AK-47, so I've got to find my blueprint class for that. For me, that's inside of blueprints, weapons, AK-47, and then weapon underscore base. From here, what I need to do is create a custom event.
I don't have a blueprint for my weapon. It's just a mesh. Okay. That's an issue. How would you even add like a how would you be able to add like a blueprint in here? Like, if I wanted to, could I just type in... Yeah, there's a bunch of drawers, but it's not like the blueprints I made before. How do you... New blueprint script component? Create a custom actor component using blueprints. I'm just gonna do this to see what happens. Okay, so I just made it. And now if I go in here, now it's in here. And then if I wanted to, I could say, oh wait, this is only event graph. So I can't have like a viewport and add a, I guess not. Interesting. So it's that okay. You just be frozen for a little bit. I'm just gonna watch. I'm gonna see what his looks like.
Go into skeleton, and then inside of here, what we need to do is actually create another socket. Now we haven't got any at the moment at all. This is basically a static mesh here, and it's not something you can and do a skeletal mesh. And then from here, we need to get these trans. And that's going to give more rolls and with this, I'm actually going to
third person character. Of course, it opens up in there and not the viewport.
Got this actually doing stuff to a click that. And the issue really see on this. I'm going to quickly open the screen. However, the issue as of right now is it's going off to the side. That's not great. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to now the reason you can see it's socket and pretty much 47 of our skeletal view open to direction of the bullet where we are now all that with. Now then it's pretty much and now it's rotate, making sure it still stays in the movement. Set match pretty much just mesh the muzzle socket they were going to
That's dumb.
Weapons,
It's so dumb. It's just so dumb. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and follow this tutorial, but I have no idea how to add a blueprint onto another blueprint. That's beyond me. Content, weapons, USB pistol. Make a new blueprint class of an actor. Call this USP underscore pistol. And then BP. And then this is going to be a skeletal mesh, apparently.
Out, what I've got to do is actually set up the weapon blueprint to act inside of blueprints, weapons, AK-47, and then weapon underscore base. From here, what I need to do is create a custom event that I can actually use inside of my third person character. Now, the reason why we're creating this custom event inside of here.
Okay. I mean, I don't know what to do with this.
Is because I need to be able to reference the skeletal mesh, the muzzle socket that we're going to create later on, and all that good stuff. So right click and just type in custom event and add a custom event. The name of this, I'm just simply going to call it fire for now. With that, I'm going to drag it out, and all I'm going to do is simply spawn an actor from the class. This is essentially just going to be spawning the projectile.
Okay. What do I do about this? I can't go in here and, you know, that's not gonna work. And he already had a skeletal mesh. Like, what the fuck? How would I be able to add a skeletal mesh from that? Because I can't do the tutorial. Then, you know. You can convert a static mesh into a skeleton within the editor by exporting your static mesh as an FBX and re-importing the FBX as a skeletal mesh and create a new skeleton. Let me try that. Hold on, let me do this real quick. This export. Do that. Do that. That. Great. Thanks for that. Okay, give me a second, guys. Cool. Glad that that didn't work either. Skeletal mesh, yes. Geometry and skinning weights. It's going to create a new one for me. Import it. There we go. I now have a USP pistol skeletal mesh. Thank you. Now I can go ahead and maybe do more with the tutorial. We'll find out. Okay. Oops. All right, so inside here, USB pistol. Yeah, I now have it in here. File. Why? Spawn actor none must have it. Okay, fine, fine.
Master Muzzle Flash 01.
This is not.
So as such, set the class to our projectile underscore base, and this is sort of if you had a different weapon, with this being the AK-47.
Projectile base.
If it was a sniper, you would just change it to sniper underscore projectile with the different speeds and all that good stuff. So that's all done. And now, the next thing that we need to do is we actually need to set up the spawn transform. Now, as of right now, we don't really have anything for it to spawn out of, so what we need to do is actually set up a socket inside of the skeleton for the AK-47. So let's go ahead and do this. Just leave this for now. You're going to have a little bit of an error until we actually set up that transform. Open up your AK-47 model, and then go into skeleton, and then inside of here, what we need to do is actually create another socket. Now, we haven't got any at the moment at all. This is
Actually, you know what? While that's being dumb, I'm going to be back real quick. Oh, it crashed. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to be back. Hello. Okay. Would you like to restore from these autosaves? Yeah, sure. I don't know how far it's gonna put me back. USB pistol. Body. Yeah, it's not there anymore. Hey, that's you. Okay. I'm gonna have to redo this. Give me a second, guys. Jump. There we go. Skeletal mesh, please. And then import. Here we go. Go into here. Go into here. I don't actually need to go in here, but I just want to. Go inside here, and I gotta make the blueprint actor class of USP. That's UPS. USP underscore pistol BP. Go inside here. Go like this. Go ahead and add a skeletal mesh. And then this being the pistol, just like so. Compile and save. Okay. So I got that done. Go inside projectiles. What's in here? Absolutely nothing. But this is here. So that's something. So what did he do? He went... So... Okay, we're gonna have to rewind a little bit.
Now, as of right now, we don't... You would the class and all that good cut and with once you've...
So that was the projectile movement, which I already have. Okay, so I can just go to the event graph and...
got the bullet for
Okay.
underscore base person character. Now the reason why we're creating this custom all that good for now is just going to be spawning the projectile. So as such, set the class.
Got it. Jump. Custom event fire spawn actor from class. The class being projectile BP or whatever it's called. There it is. Cool. I'm not going to compile it because that's what made it crash.
Projectile underscore base, and this is sort of if you had a different speeds and all that form. Now, as a skeleton for the AK, up your AK-47 model, and then go into skeleton.
So while that's sitting ducking here, save it. Go into here, weapons. Into my skeletal mesh. Here's the skeletal mesh. Go to the skeleton tree. Awesome.
And then inside of here, what we need to do is actually create another socket. Now, we haven't got any at the moment at all. This is basically a static mesh, but I've converted it into a skeletal mesh. So let's add a socket. So go to your skeleton tree on the left-hand side, right-click, and then from here, just go ahead and add a socket, and give this the name muzzle. Now, this muzzle is going to be obviously moved all the way to the end of our rifle, and we're going to be using this to spawn the projectile. This is where the projectile...
Nice. I'm glad he was doing the same thing as mine, too. Like, he had to convert his thing. Cool. Save.
projectile is going to be coming out of. We don't want it to be coming out of, say, the barrel, the stock, or anything like that. Just at the very, very end. You can have it outside at the end like this, and that's going to work good for me. Now, we're also going to be using this for our muzzle flash later on to make it pop, to get that little flame that comes out the end, which is quite nice. So I'm going to try not to have it too far inside. I'm going to have it sort of just at the base of that little circular ring. Now, bear in mind, we are going to have to rotate this later on because with the rotation of the socket, it's going to be a little bit off, but it's not something you can really tell until you're firing, but that is the location that you want for now. Once you've done that, go back to your weapon, and just go to your weapon underscore base, and then inside of here, what we need to do is get a reference to the skeletal mesh, and then from here, we need to get the socket transform. And what this pretty much is going to do is get the location, the rotation, and the scale of that socket, and that's what we're going to be using to.
Cool. Get Saga chance. Jump. And this is going to be muzzle.
Spawn that projectile from. So instead of manually creating these location values, instead it's just going to get this socket value instead. Now for the in socket name, just go ahead and set that to muzzle. And now once we've done that, what it's going to do is spawn this skeletal mesh at the muzzle. If we compile it now, there shouldn't be any issues at all. So the next thing that we need to do then is, now that we've got our projectile being able to spawn and we've got the event for it, we need to set up a key binding for this now. So the way that I'm going to do this is I'm going to close all of this, and then I'm going to go up to my edits and then project settings, and I'm going to create an input event, and we're going to do it properly. So what I'm going to do is scroll down, I'm going to go down to input, and then from here for action mapping,
I already have an input.
Create a new one, and then we're just going to give this the name primary fire. And then for the type that we're going to use on here, you can set up multiple things for this fire. For example, if you wanted to have PC, Xbox, and PS, that's going to be my left, for example. Right now that we've got that input set up, let's jump into our character, which is pretty much where all of our inputs are going to be handled. So open up your character for your stuff, and type in primary fire, as they are kind of getting in the way a little bit. And now if we right click anywhere, and then just type in primary fire, you can see we've got this action event for that. And then with this, all we're going to do is drag this out, and then we just get to our custom event. Now, as of right now, there isn't really a link to our weapon, so we need to create one. So what we're going to be doing is, with this spawn actor weapon base, we are pretty much going to turn the return value into a variable so that we can get all the other stuff from it. So between this, what I'm going to do is get my return value.
Okay. So he's spawning the actor. Alright. Let's see. Let's see how we can put this into mine. It's always there though. I mean, there's this, but even then, I'm actually going to be getting rid of this, right? That way I can put the skeletal mesh in there, because... Oh yeah, that was another thing, actually. So, like, I have the pistol, but how would I put the pistol inside here? Like, obviously, it's, like, right there, but it's not... Also, that actually does look really fucking cool. Look at that. His hand is literally exactly what I want his hand to be, too. Not exactly, but it's pretty good. Like, how would I add a blueprint in here? Like, I could spawn the skeletal mesh in here, but I don't know how to spawn the blueprint in here. That doesn't make any sense. UE for add actor blueprint. Oh, hang on. Okay. create active blueprint. That was my my alarm to wake up. But I'm already up. UE4 create active blueprint and character. Only thing that I can think of is yeah. I don't want to do this. I really did not want to do this, but they're not a playlist. Seriously. Here we go. You made 56 posts? Jesus Christ.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
I
Your boy
paused
Vertus-
you. Stop it. I fucking paused you. Okay. Stop it. Okay. First person camera, health and armor. Armor damage. Creating a first person. Why is it so laggy? Oh my, you see this? Blood splash. Setting up character animations. Finishing character blueprint. The AFK weapon. Just go. It's so laggy. Oh, come on. Just do something. Is it Unreal that's doing it? What are you doing in here?
So what I'm going to be doing is showing you how to get a weapon in there. It's going to be an AK-47. One thing that you guys do need to do before you do start off the video is go ahead and download the project files from my website. It's vertushub.com.
Fuck
and
you.
then inside of the importing all of that into
Where's my files?
and that's all done inside of my walk run blend space prints folder. As we're going to be doing some stuff to it later on. And then don't worry about setting the skeletal mesh, just leave that completely blank by now and just dropping that into our stuff. Now by material, just call it a right little nodes here. Turn your camera speed down. It's compiling shaders at the all of the information for that weapon. So this is going to be where we're adding all the code in for firing the weapon, animating the weapon, and all of that good stuff. So just right click in your content browser, add an actor class, and then just call this weapon underscore base for now. Sorry, so right click, rename, and set this to weapon underscore base. Now the reason why I'm not actually going to be creating this as something like AK-47 underscore weapon is because I'm going to be setting up what's sort of a template first. So basically if I want to add in another weapon base up mesh in there for now, so just drop the skeletal mesh in there, and then for the mesh on the right hand side just compile that, and let's actually we're going to be doing this is actually in my side of here we need to socket it to a part of the body. Is going to be in your skeleton. Just add this. Pretty much
So he's doing what I was doing.
To, define.
That's a preview asset. I wouldn't worry about it.
Your rotation. If you have to get it on the video, and just for me, now it looks like I've done close this and actually spawned already. And what we've got to look for is our begin. Just go after this. Now, pretty much all the time away. And then from this, what we're going to be doing is spawn actor from class. And then with this spawn actor, what we're going to be doing is pretty much spawning in that blueprint actor that we created earlier for our weapon. So with the class, obviously, we're going to be setting this down to AK-47, so or weapon underscore base. So weapon underscore base, just go ahead and select this. And then with this, what we're going to be...
So, okay. They want to do it like that. He wants to do it like that. Okay. let's go ahead and I guess we'll do that. I don't know. Spawn actor from class, and then we'll go ahead and select our USP pistol BP. And I want to spawn it where the hand socket is, right? So what I gotta do is get the mesh and then say get socket transform, and the socket name should be something very similar to just right hand socket right hand socket OTS world. Okay, there we go. Compile. So it should spawn it instead of getting rid of it. It did do that. It did indeed do that.
We're doing is grabbing our spawn transform and just type in make transform. And what
Oh,
this is going to do is just give us some 0 values for location, rotation, and scale. We don't need to change it from here because what we're going to be doing is we're actually going to be attaching all of this stuff to a component as opposed to the normal make transform. So drag out your return value and then just type in attach to component, and then the component.
okay. Make transform. This is okay. Well, this is an issue. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and move my entire hunger system over. Alright. And then we'll go ahead and I gotta clean this up too later, but attach actor to component.
That we're after is going to be our
Oh yeah,
mesh.
mesh for
So
the
go back
parent,
to our
that's
mesh,
socket name,
and then for
right
our
hand
socket, all we're going to do is
socket,
set this to weapon,
which he
and
named it.
then that should be
but-
underscore did not work. So you've got the socket name 100% perfect, otherwise it
Yeah, I got it. Boop, boop, boop. Right hand socket.
will not. And just go ahead and double check that. So open up your SWAT character, check that our socket is this now, and I'm going to close my SWAT character and go back to my third person character, and you can see as of right now there's no weapon in there because we haven't begun playing the game. However, if we go ahead and press play now, you can see we've got our weapon in our hand. We can walk around with our AK-40.
So is the preview thing actually doing something? Because I will add a fucking preview if I have to. Okay. Let's do that and save it. That pistol is a little too big. So I will scale it down. I just want to... The preview asset does work. Okay. Okay. Yeah, because it does not work from here. Dude. So, what you're telling me is that I can no longer edit this? I can only edit the bone structure now? I can't... I think I can probably just edit this, though. That actually works a lot better. Save. Play. And then, yeah. Cool. Cool, cool. So now we have a thing being created here. Let me quickly... Where's all the... Wait, this is for creating widgets? Oops. So that was right. Go ahead and bring you guys down here. Comment. Pistol. Okay. Compile, save. Does that work? Still works. Cool. Okay.
7, and our camera goes through the weapon as well. You come to our skeleton, open up our SWAT character, head over to skeleton, and then if we set the idle animation as the preview in real time. So if I press play real quick, and now with this window open as well, if I wanted to, I could go ahead and select the socket. So let me show you how you can do that. Now move nice, so we got worry.
Should be fine. It looked fine on my end.
One over here. Set this to 1 instead, and then if we go ahead and close that weapon in the game, we can walk around with it, but we can't shoot. As for shooting, that's going to be something that we take care of.
Well, I do want to know what he did, though.
Scroll down, and it's near clip playing the one over here.
Okay.
One sitting out.
Okay. Finally, we can go on to this. Number 9 is what it was. Which I already have it open.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Your boy Vertus.
Thank you for pausing. So he wants the spawn actor and weapon base.
And I'm just going to right click and promote it to a variable, and then get rid of this little link that we've got here already, and get rid of this link here as well. If you want to get rid of a link, just press Control click, and then just get off of it, and it just does it just like that. So drag this over and just make it match up just like that. Now we need to give this a name, so I'm going to rename this to equipped weapon.
Okay. Do. Holding pistol.
And that is pretty much going to be our reference now to our weapon base, because we can't really pass to the weapon base very easily. But for now, this is going to be our link. So what we're going to do with this now is, if we get a reference to this equipped weapon and then call fire, which as you can see has come up straight away now, we can just go ahead and chuck this in.
Okay, so let's actually rename this to USP pistol ref jump. So he went to get the fire command from the shoot command, which is this over here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Put this right over here. Fire. Oh, actually, I have to get the thing first, don't I? Get. Okay. Yeah, alright, so it's kind of cool. Alright.
Just like that. So now when we press the left mouse button, it's going to fire our equipped weapon. If we compile this, there's not going to be any issues. And if we press play now, you can see we've got our bullet firing out of our weapon. It's very quick. You can only really see it on the side of my screen. How
Yeah, okay, so shooting towards the left. Alright.
However, the issue as of right now is it's going off to the side. That's not great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly open up my projectile base. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to my viewport, go to projectile movement, and I'm going to quickly slow this down all the way down to something like 400 for the initial speed and 400 for the max speed. Now, the reason why I'm doing this is just so I can set up my rotation and I can see exactly where it is. Simply go into my weapon now, where we set up our socket, and pretty much rotate that socket, and that's going to rotate the direction of the bullet where it's going to come out of. So if we go to weapons, AK-47, and then go into our weapon.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah, no, I know what he's talking about. So yeah, okay, so if we were to go into, wait, what? Projectile base. Yeah, here we go. So he said 400 just to see what it's. Oh, because it's shooting without, yeah. So yeah, it's going to the left. So now what I do is I can open up the skeletal mesh, go to the muzzle. So I'm thinking X is where it fires from. So let's rotate it 90 degrees. Save it. Interesting. It didn't save.
Underscore base. Sorry, our skeleton for the weapon. So AK is rotations. And what I'm going to do is, first things first, I'm just going to try and move it one way, and that's going to be sort of 90 degrees. And let's see. So I'm going to press Control Z to get rid of that, and I'm going to try and keep whole values at the moment as well. So I'm going to enable my snapping for rotation. No, it's actually coming backwards. I know all I've got to do now then is just pretty.
Okay, so it changed for him, but not for me. Says, are we playing this game again? Maybe I have to change a different value like this. Oh, look at that. Still doing the same thing. Alright. Time to change this value next. Oh, look at that. What the fuck? Seriously? I hate it so much already. I hate it so much already. Oh my god. $90. Save. It doesn't save it. Why the fuck does it not save? I don't get it. Why does it do this shit?
Pretty much rotate it 100 back by snapping for rotation, and then do it. So I'm going to rotate it by 90 degrees to start with. Press play, and now it's coming backwards.
No, the fuck it isn't.
So now that I know
It doesn't save. It doesn't fucking save. I don't know what the fuck to do to make it save. It's still going out the same fucking direction. Only thing that I can think of is deleting the socket and then re-putting it down. The only time I ever used it was in here, right? Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and delete it. I'm gonna make a new one. Add socket. Perfect. Now I'm going to make it so that way this is pointing that way. So let's turn this 90 degrees. There. Save it. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever. Okay, so now it's called this. So I'm gonna go ahead and rename it and copy it and paste it into here. I don't even know how it was spawning from there when I didn't have it set to spawn there, but compile, save, see if that works. Okay, see, now it's working. Now it's working. So now I can go ahead and rename this back to muzzle. Watch, it's gonna turn again. It's just gonna turn. No? Okay, finally, we're good. Oh god, it takes so much work.
it's actually coming backwards, I know all I've got to do now then is just pretty much rotate it 180 degrees. 180, just perfect. That is exactly what I wanted. The other thing that I've noticed is that my projectile is actually coming out sideways. So what I'm going to do is
Is it coming out sideways? I mean, mine is... Mine's actually fine. I think mine's fine. Yeah, I think mine's fine. Also, gravity is being affected a lot, but that I think it's just because it's slow. Let me go and change this back up to 3,500. 3,500. There we are. And it's to the point where you can barely see it, but it's working. So, okay. So I know how to set like a damage thing. I know how to do all that. But when it comes to making the fucking muzzle flash, don't know how to do that.
I am going to quickly rotate my muzzle. So
I'm,
my muzzle will rotate
you're
around itself.
good, dude. I know how to do it. Thank you. Crouching with animation? Wait. You're not even showing me the thing? Okay, get out of here. It's not even gonna let me pause it.
One. Strange name, but this is the one which we got in the Infinity Blade effects pack, which we downloaded in the previous episode.
Wait, what?
This is the one which we got in the Infinity Blade effects.
Infinity Blade. Yeah, okay, so there's effects. Yeah. Alright, I'm gonna go and do that. Check out. There we go. Here we go. I'm gonna quickly go and add this. Add to project. Zombie survival. Go in here, file save all. Close it. I'm gonna wait for that. Oh. Oh, jeez. I've added so much to the game that I'm almost tempted to just tell Cameron to like I would give him like the zipped project and he'll just download it that way instead of doing GitHub. But no, I think it's better to do it through GitHub. Because all the shit that I deleted through files, I don't think that's submitted to source control. At least I don't know if it did or not. I don't know. We'll see. So oh Jesus, hold on. I think I'm good. Okay, so Infinity Blade assets. Move all of that into the add-ons folder because that's why it's there. Oh. God, I'm so tired. Is it really gonna take that long? Maybe I shouldn't have moved it. Okay. It's really gonna take that long. Alright, well, as that's loading, I am going to let's pull up some music, shall we? Here we go. It's pretty good. It's like a fucking 3-hour long video, so should be some pretty good stuff. Some pretty good stuff. Oh. Oh. Oh, I forgot about this part. That was just moving it. Now we gotta do source control. God damn. At least it's going fast. Every single time it blinks, it's done with a certain file. So it's not glitched. It's supposed to be doing that. How many fucking files are in this thing? I'm so tired. Wow. Now I know why it took so fucking long to... Give me a second, I want to check my content folder. I want to see how many fucking files are in this thing. Infinity Blade. Effects, enemy, environments, and maps. Maps, level content, overview, architecture maps. Oh shit. HDRI maps. There's quite a bit of maps. Environments. Whoa. Oh. Enemy. Enemy chicken. Okay. Oh, is it finally finishing? There's quite a bit of stuff in here. Spider boss. Whoa, okay. I checked every tab except for the effects tab. Effects, ability, ambient, archived, breakables, signs, kinds, whatever that is, combat bases, combat ice, combat lightning, forging, gates, materials, meshes, mobile, monsters, skills, Aurora, leap, rocket boost, telecharge, weapon throw, whirlwind, textures, IB, whatever that is, treasure, masters, and then old effects, materials, environment, fire, glyph, grading, ice. God, there's a lot of stuff in here. Oh my god, and every single one of these folders, there's just more folders. It goes down the rabbit hole. Jesus Christ. There's like 20 files in just one of these folders. Okay. It might take a while. Good news is that we only have to move it once. Bad news, Cameron's gonna have to download it from source control. This is why I didn't want to do that. I just wanted to download the effects. I don't want to download the entire thing. Maybe I do. We'll see what kind of effects are in here. Might be useful. You never know. It's also why I wanted to make my own, but can't do that. Well, I'm gonna just leave this here, and I'm gonna go and enjoy my bed while I can before I have to get back on my fucking chair and do this shit. I'm gonna go back. You guys enjoy the music. Oh, hello, hello, hello. My bed was almost too nice. I almost fell asleep. I always stream later. Do I want to sleep? I could always come back to this later. You know what? I think I will. I'll wait for this is done and then I'll do everything. Yeah. Because I'm going to have to update with source control, so I'm going to go ahead and... Not that. Yeah. I don't know when I'm going to come back, but I'm gonna come back at some point, probably in a few hours. I don't know, depends on when I wake up. If I'm gonna go to bed for like an hour or something, I don't know. Alright, see you guys.